Hi, friends. Thank you for joining us tonight as we get the behind-the-scenes details of Charles' Upper East Side marriage. Inquiring minds want to know what's on page 58, right? Okay, I'm Taylor Strecker. I'm coming to you via Facebook, live from the flight deck right here at the historic Graybar Building in New York City. And tonight's Getting Younger is being brought to you by Liza, what it takes to protect. And if tonight's any indication, we need to send cases of Liza over to Diana's apartment thanks to a fleshlight, but we'll get to that in a little bit. First, we want to know what you thought about this life triangle between Liza, Charles, and the ex-wife.
I had lunch with Pauline yesterday. She's a lovely, intelligent woman.
And we are separated.
Yes, but she wrote this book as a way to reconcile with you.
Her book is not going to get us back together.
You read the book. It's basically Eat, Pray, Win My Husband Back.
Pauline has written a work of fiction. My feelings for you are real.
But she
wrote a book. I know. Pauline may have made a mess of my life, but she is not going to make a mess of us.
Woohoo! Hallelujah! Well, Charles has spoken, and on a scale of 1 to 10, I have to know, how excited are you that Charles has stated his choice of Liza? A 10 is going to be orgasmically excited. I am at a full hard 10. And our first fan break is in 5 minutes, so get in your number ratings immediately because we're going to be getting to that very shortly. Life, though, is also getting complicated for Diana and Richard as Richard's son, Ethan, unexpectedly moves in. Let's meet Ethan.
Who are you? I have pepper spray.
No, I'm Ethan.
I don't care what your name is. Get out!
Whoa. Diana, this is my son.
Your son? Your son, Ethan.
Oh, gotta love Ethan. Well, actually, we have Ethan, a.k.a. Liam Obergfoll. Hey, boy, hi.
How are you? What's up?
Listen, you're welcome to our living room, but just leave that fleshlight at home, okay?
Definitely
Okay,
will.
thank you. And joining our freeloading fun is Marina Khidekel. Hi, honey.
Hello.
She's a super fan, as am I, so good company. And your day job is at Women's Health Magazine. Love myself some Women's Health Magazine. And also, your newsletter, Underrated.
Yeah.
I might be on it. Shameless plug.
You will be on it. Stay tuned.
And of course, you are special guests at home and in our live studio audience. Make some noise. We want to hear from you tonight during our fan break where we read your comments and we answer your questions. So the night wouldn't be complete without a cocktail, right? So as a nod to tonight's episode, here's our cocktail tonight. It's called The Dirty Secret. What is on page 58? Do we have any ideas? Do we know?
I don't know. There may be some guesses, but
Marina?
Well, I think something experimental.
Okay.
Maybe?
Okay.
Not sure.
We'll get more into that, but before we do, Liam, let's
to
get
me.
right to the most memorable prop of the night.
Yes.
Potentially most memorable prop of the entire series, okay?
Yeah.
The fleshlight.
Yeah.
OMG.
I know.
What is that? I mean, I know what that is because I'm cool, but tell people who don't know.
So it's a traveling vagina.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So cleared with TSA. You can take it anywhere.
Really?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I actually never got to see it.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
you
no.
You never got to actually see it?
So what happened? So I went to the table read, right?
Okay,
We were
yes.
reading it, and the scene came, and I'd read it before, and it was very funny. And after the table read, Hillary came up to me, and she was like, "You know, you're very funny." And I was like, "Thanks, but like, my real question is, who gets to keep the fleshlight? Because like,
Who?
also, but whose is it? Where'd you get it?
Whose?
Is it clean? You know, all these questions. And at the end, I never got to even touch it, so I'm kind of happy.
Was it Peter Herman's? Just kidding. There's no way it's Peter's.
No.
No way. Well, I have to ask you, at that read or when you got the script,
Yeah.
what was your reaction to being the guy with the fleshlight? Were you excited? Were you kind of concerned?
Well, I hope they didn't ask me to bring my own, because I don't have one. Don't have one.
Don't lie to me.
No, I don't. They're expensive. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, but no. I was just like, of course, I'm the new guy coming in with the sex toy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Way to make a splash.
Yeah, traveling vagina right on deck. Yeah.
Okay. Well, as you guys saw in the final scene, Charles is all in for Liza, but she wasn't like as receptive as he was. So what do you think of her reaction? Marina, let's start with you.
I mean, I think she is a little bit cautious because she talked to his ex and she realizes his ex has strong feelings for him still and has her sights set on him. So it definitely complicates things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Liam, same opinion? I had a different theory, by the way.
I do. I think she could be playing it a little safe for the work environment.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to come off too hard, you know, like.
How about this? I thought that maybe she was scared that, it's an uh-oh moment. Like, if we go there, then she has to tell her age.
That too. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what will Diana do? Is that's what I'm looking forward to, honestly.
I wonder that too.
Freak out.
I love Diana so much. I actually
much.
think if and when she finds out,
Yes.
she'll be ecstatic.
You think?
I mean, there'll be like a little grace period where she freaks out, but I think she likes Liza, and
Yeah.
they
But
have a
Charles
bond.
is her man's.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she has
She
you
has
know, your
Richard.
dad.
I think
That's her
she'll be
boyfriend.
happy,
Your
though. I
dad,
think she'll be happy.
dad.
She'll be like, oh, finally a woman of my age.
Of my age and my stature.
Who's like here and I can talk to, but
Yes.
Yeah.
she's also been lying to me for a little bit of time. But, well, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
There's that.
whatever.
There's a little
There's that.
lies.
Well, we're starting to find out a little bit more about Charles with the book written by his ex. Thank you very much. So what could possibly be in that book that was so water cooler friendly? People were going nuts over it. Is Charles the Charles we always thought he was, or is he a totally different person? Opinions. Liam?
I think there could be a little fun side to Charles.
Little kink?
Yeah, a little out of the office kinkiness. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like he's got to be buttoned up at work. What?
Right.
You know, like but
Yeah.
he's written. I'm sure read a lot of erotica and
True.
you know, in his not even erotica, literary erotica.
From medieval times, naturally.
Or
Yes.
from medieval times. We've seen that on the show, actually. But he's a person. He's, a 360 person. So
True.
we don't know everything about him.
We're going to find it out, hopefully. Well, I want to know what you at home thought of Charles' dirty little secret. Was it a turn on or a turn off? And stay tuned because we're going to find out what flips your switch in our fun break in just a little bit. But first, let's see what Younger fans had to say about Charles' feelings for Liza. Remember, it was a 1 to 10, 10 being ecstatic. So Deborah said 10, okay? Serena said 10, and Autumn said 10, but still hoping for Team Josh reunion. And just so you know, the majority of you voted 10. You love Liza and Charles together. So there we go. I'm a 10 too. Are you a 10?
I'm an 11.
You're an 11.
I mean,
Stepping
Team
up.
Charles all the way.
Yeah.
Since the beginning?
Since the start.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And?
come on.
I mean, yeah, I'm Team Charles now. Her and Nico have had their good fun, so
Yeah.
I like Charles. I'd like to see that happen.
I'm actually voting for Liam. Ethan.
Team Ethan.
Team Ethan.
Let's get it going.
Team Flashlight.
Team Fleshlight.
Team Fleshlight.
Yeah, there's a new one.
Thank you for your responses. And our next fan break is in 5 minutes. And we want to know how you feel about sweet Irish Claire for Josh. Should Josh pursue Claire? Type in yes or no. Very simple. And right now, take a look at the moment when Irish eyes smiled upon Josh.
Josh, this is Claire. Claire, this is Josh.
Claire.
Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm conflicted. I am like, I liked it, but then I didn't want to like it, but then I'm happy it's not Kelsey. Okay, so could she, Claire, be the lucky charm that helps Josh recover from Liza? What do we think? Peeps, Liam, go.
Well, one, I think it was very big of her to set them up.
Very. It was like,
Right?
yes.
That took a lot.
Bigger person than I could be.
And it also kind of opened her up to Charles.
That's true. That might
putting out
have
Josh.
said a lot to her. You're
Right?
genius.
Giving away Josh. She's trying to move on.
Yep.
And as for those two, I think they're cute together. I mean, I don't know.
I like them together. Okay, what do you think? You have been Team Charles, so maybe you're okay with this.
I mean, I'm okay with it.
Yep.
But I'm a realist. I think she and Josh had this love story, and they both know that maybe it can't go on forever.
Forever.
Yeah, because she wants him to like explore what he wants in life, and
Yes.
maybe she can't give him all of that, or doesn't want to, or whatever. So I think it's interesting that she set him up with this girl. Like, she approves of her for him, and we'll see what happens.
It's like Jesus stuff, you know? Like, I could never
Jesus
be
stuff.
that amazing. Yes, that's like an act of Jesus. I believe that. Okay, so as Maggie pointed out, Liza is helping both Josh and then Charles even, okay, get with other women. Is she going cray-cray? I mean, what do we think? Does this say something about where she is in her life? Is her self-esteem low? What's going on? What do we think? Let's like make wild assumptions about Liza's emotional state.
Wild assumptions.
Yeah?
I don't know.
She's having maybe a bloated day or something. She's off her game.
Could be.
Bad hair day.
Yeah.
Having a bad hair day.
I don't know.
Like, look away. No.
Early 20s crisis, but not really. 'cause
But actually in 40s,
yeah,
exactly.
I don't know.
What do you think, Marina?
I mean, I don't think she actually wants to set Charles up with his ex-wife.
Yeah, that was a bit much for
I think
me.
that
I think she
just
kind of has that
happens.
feeling though, of like, I'm gonna do it because it's like the work thing to do, but I
Yeah.
know it may not really happen. Like, I don't think there's this chance of happening.
Of her and Charles?
No, of the wife getting
Yeah.
back.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I think she hopes not. She's
Yeah,
got
I
to
think-
let it run its course so she knows that if they do come together, it's real.
And I think because she also
That's
thinks
my theory.
if she wanted her husband back,
Right, but she doesn't because he's
she
the
doesn't.
pits.
Yeah,
He's
but
a
if she
loser.
did, she'd want.
He's such a loser.
But she'd want him to give her the shot, right?
Right. So
Yeah,
she's,
she's been
everyone
married.
wants-
That's a good
everyone
point.
wants the
She knows
shot,
what
right?
it's like.
Yeah.
she's being empathetic to the wife, the ex-wife,
Yeah.
whatever. Well, Liza is the one that introduces Claire and Josh, right? So do you think after she saw the sparks, maybe she immediately regretted it, or no?
She had that little moment.
She did have a little bit of a moment. What do you think, Marina?
I think it's got to hurt a little, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, just
It's
to see that and know you did it and see it taking off like that.
Would either one of you set up your exes with somebody? Tell the truth. Don't say the right answer. Say the truthful answer.
I mean, maybe if we were truly
I don't
friends.
think so. Probably not.
Really? No. Once we're done, they evaporate into the universe, the atmosphere, and then they just desire me for the rest of their lives. That's how it's supposed to go, right?
Probably, yeah.
And then also, Marina, you are a pro at living life well as senior deputy editor at Women's Health. Do you feel like Liza's maybe doing this to clear her conscience? And is that something that you recommend people to do?
I mean, maybe. She's a complicated person. She's not perfect. She
Uh-huh.
has made mistakes and told lies, and I think that's what's interesting about her. I think when I first saw it, I was like, she's keeping her people close,
Ooh, keep your friends closer, enemies closer.
Yeah,
I like
not that he's her enemy, but like now she knows who he's with, and
Yep.
it's not Kelsey.
Right.
But I don't think that's the main reason.
You don't think that's the main reason. Well, now it's time for our fan break. Here's what you had to say about Josh and Claire. Let's go to Facebook. Claire is better for Josh. Heather says, yes, Claire is better for Josh than Montana. No kidding. Or others. Ironically, Liza picking her makes her better quality. Liza has a good sense of quality people. That's very succinct and well thought out. Angela says, yes, Josh should go for Claire, and April says no, many exclamation points. Maybe Josh gets to explore some other options and realize he can't live without Liza. That sounds like a Team Josh person. Okay, well, our next fan break is in 5 minutes, and guess what? It's our last one. So it's time for you guys to submit your questions for Liam and Marina and make them count because, like I said, last fan break. But before we get to that, it's our fun break of the night, game time. Okay, so Charles got a whole lot sexier with that page 58 revelation. And Josh and Kelsey pointed out their turn-ons and turn-offs while they were, live Tindering at the bar?
Yes.
Which is called being a person.
Going to a bar.
Exactly.
Social life.
So I'm going to read a trait, and you tell me with your cards. You have a turn off and turn on. Tell me if it's a turn off or a turn on, and we'll see if your male and female perspectives line up, okay? But you have to play independent of one another. Okay, so ready, set? Turn on, turn off. Someone that experimented with kinky sex. Turn on or turn off?
Like they just
You found out that
like they
this
just
girl
came
you're
out and told me
dating,
like
yep,
I did some kinky stuff.
like has all these swings in her apartment.
Who cares? To each his own. If you want to experiment with kinky sex,
I don't
do
know.
it.
I'm gonna go there.
Turn off.
Just because if you're coming up to me
Yes.
in a bar and
Okay.
saying, I like this, I like that, I like that, it's just red flag, red flag, red flag.
What kind of red flags? Let's explore
Just
this.
like 3-letter red flags, like. You know
I
what I
mean, that's a
mean?
red flag of oversharing because you don't know that person.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. It's like,
Go
where,
ahead that way.
where
Like
are
a stranger
we?
comes up to you in a bar, like, I'm
Yeah.
kinky. That is weird.
Yeah.
We're making real, like she's a part of like some like orgy nightclub scene.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
In that context, turn off.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. I'll accept the change. Okay, turn on or turn off. Someone that stays friends with their exes. Is that a turn on or turn off?
If you're dating them,
If you're dating them, turn off. Friends with exes. You're really pondering these. I like
I'm
it.
gonna
I
go
like
turn
it.
off just
thoughtful.
because like you can't, you just hold on to the past.
But turn on or turn off?
Oh, turn off.
Turn off.
I didn't
Turn
know.
off. Turn off. Okay. And turn on or turn off. Someone that has an accent.
oh,
Turn on.
why not?
Yeah, I mean it's a turn on.
It is. It's like you can go from a 3 to like an 8.5 with a British
Yes.
accent easily. Okay, and last but not least, turn on, turn off. Someone that has dated both men and women. Answer carefully. You guys are really thinking this one through.
I think it's a turn on.
Thank you, because I am that person.
There you go.
I've been really uncomfortable if you guys had said turn off.
Turn
It's
on.
true, because it's
Yeah.
like you loving it, like, you know?
I am loving it.
Yeah.
Yes, I am like McDonald's, like ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah.
That's how much I love
And
it.
you got the red nose and the, yeah.
Like Ronald McDonald. I'm sick.
Yeah, Ronald McDonald. No one got the joke.
No, have it your way. That's a whole different
Am I, like,
slogan.
in the, like, past right now? Am I holding on to the past?
Yeah, a
Or
little
am I-
bit, a little bit.
Let's
yeah.
move on.
It's okay.
Let's move on.
It's okay.
I agree. Thank you.
Ciao, babe.
Well, Kelsey
Be able
seems
to
to go
explore.
for the same type of guys, these like alpha males, right? So is it a turn on or turn off if somebody has like a type like that, like an alpha male type? Like if you met a girl and she was into like the alpha guy, what's that? Turn on, turn off?
What?
Turn off.
Because so
We
many of
get
those
turn
alpha
on, yeah.
dudes are just,
They're the worst.
there's nothing, nobody's home.
Yep. They were
But I'm not-
man rompers. You know
But I'm
what
also
I'm
not
saying?
an alpha
know?
dude, so then, like, that's a turn off to me, because
Exactly.
you don't
That's
like
not
Because
it.
you want them to
Yeah.
want you.
Yeah, so why are you talking to me?
So it's totally self-serving.
Exactly.
Okay, well,
Excellent
now it's
point.
time for our takeout tips. Diana wants a double orchid, and she also wants her linen couch back. But Richard seems to think that Ethan is just a typical teen. So, Liam, we want your tips on how to be the teenager that even two theraparents, therapist parents, would be proud of. That's tough, because therapist parents are like super
Yes.
in your grill.
Yes.
Okay, so what are your top 3 tips?
Tip number 1,
One,
you gotta know at least 3 games on an Xbox.
can you explain this one to me? How does this impress parents?
It's not that it impresses parents, but it helps you get through, like,
Got it.
you know what I mean? Because like
yes.
you can be at someone's house and then the kid will be like, "You want to play Xbox? Yeah, let's go."
Yep.
And he's gonna have at least one game that you know, like it's either a soccer game
So it
or
makes you
a
more
sport
social.
game.
It's a
Yeah,
bonding
it makes you able to.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
For nerds.
Yeah. Well, hold on a minute. Josh's new girl is a video game
I
designer.
know.
So-
Good one. You're good. You're good.
Yes, I pay
that was
attention.
that was a test, and you passed it. Congratulations.
you.
Okay, number 2.
Number 2.
What is it? What's number 2?
So have access to at least one of your friend's Netflix accounts.
This is genius, in fact.
Yes.
And give me the reasoning, but I think I know it.
So it's just because like if you're ever somewhere and they're like, "Oh, we need to watch this show," it's like, "Don't worry, I got my boy's Netflix."
Right.
You know what I mean?
You don't want like weird stuff on your parents' queue.
Yeah. So it's like, don't worry about that. Like, let's just watch my friends, and
Yeah.
he can get in trouble, or he can be like, "Why is
Right.
this?"
My mom's like, why
Yeah.
do you watch Basic Instinct every single day?
Okay.
And I'm like, because I'm disturbed.
So for me, when I was watching Gossip Girl and binge watching it,
That's even worse than me watching
it's bad,
Basic
right? You don't want
Instinct.
your friends coming over and turning on Netflix and Gossip
They're
Girl
like, "Dude."
recently watched. It's like, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. It wasn't me. I just accidentally clicked it.
wasn't
No,
me.
I'm watching Gossip Girl.
wasn't me. I didn't
I'm watching
watch it.
Gossip Girl, and I'm gonna accept it. Yeah.
Yeah, own that. Own that. I like
Yeah.
that.
I love it. It's a great show.
And what's your last takeout tip?
So my last takeaway tip is, I mean, it's for the episode. You know, you always gotta know where to hide the fleshlight.
Oh,
You gotta know where it is. So
no!
I've
It
never
is.
seen one of these, but like,
Oh, well.
In the flesh.
do you want to touch it?
No,
Give it a little.
no,
Give it a
that's
little wiggle.
I'm good.
You want to give it a little wiggle?
It's really special. You know,
It jiggles a lot.
I just want to know how someone cleans it.
I don't know. I mean,
Oh my
I think you just. I don't know.
That looks
It's
like
like-
science fiction.
it
what
does.
is
Whose
that?
is this?
Well, now it's yours.
Right? I
And you
mean-
better hope it hasn't been used.
Hillary, we know who gets to keep it. It's really soft.
Well, I think that's the point.
It's like a stress reliever.
In some ways it is, yes.
Right.
Except your hands aren't supposed
Yeah.
to touch it.
Not very hands. Not very hands.
Okay,
How do you-
Liam, put it away.
Okay, literally.
He's really getting up in there. Okay, so it's now time for your questions for Liam and Marina. Thank God, saved by the Facebook questions.
wanna
We're
touch
going to
it?
get to our live audience questions in just a bit. But first, let's go to Facebook. Alana has a question for Liam. She says, was it hard to keep a straight face during the fleshlight scene, even though you weren't in it?
Well, there's some stuff on my pants
well, now you
right
got
now.
powder all over your pants.
What is that?
Like a true pervert.
Where was that? Yeah.
I'm really worried for you. We have to like give you a hazmat suit afterwards and like burn your clothes.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are going in the trash. I'm gonna walk home with my
Me
underwear.
too.
So I actually didn't get to see the actual fleshlight
Yeah.
on set. I was.
What did you actually see the episode though? When did you see the scene?
I watched it last night, and when I watched that, I thought that Richard, my dad, I thought his reaction was the best. He's just like, he's like, Oh yeah, it's a fleshlight. It's a pocket vagina. I'm not going to talk to him about it though, because that's totally normal for a kid to have, right? I don't know. Yeah, but I didn't get to see it. I thought it was the funniest thing to see though. I was like, that's amazing.
So good.
Yeah.
No shame.
Nope, not ashamed, not one
No,
bit.
I mean, you know what? That's
Yeah, no need to shame.
yeah.
Also, Jenna has a question. It's for Marina. Which character on Younger is your spirit animal? What a cool. That might be one of the best questions I've ever had.
That's
I'm not
a
gonna
good
lie.
question.
That's a really good question. I don't know. I can't pick one. I mean, okay. I love Diana.
Yeah.
I love her.
She's
She
amazing.
is hilarious. Everything she says, every time she delivers a scene, amazing. The way that she interacts with everyone, incredible. I really can't wait for her to find out the secret and
I
see
can't
how she
either.
reacts.
I think she's gonna flip, and it's gonna be hysterical.
Me too.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a great
she's-
scene.
Great scene. I love it. Okay, it's time now to go to our live audience. They've been here the whole time. Making noise. Thank you, guys. Okay. Let's go to Gorgeous in the front with the flower dress.
Thank you, thank you. I'm Lindsay from Brooklyn. Liam, thanks for pulling out that fleshlight.
You like
Best
it?
thing ever.
Yeah.
My question is for Marina. So, as we all know, Liza's been telling this little lie about her age, which doesn't seem like a big deal, but we've seen it touch a lot of aspects of her life. So my question is, do you think this is something that she can come back from when the truth finally comes out regarding her relationship with Charles?
I mean, I hope so. Just because I'm hardcore Team Charles, as everyone now knows. But I would hope so. They're both adults and they've both gone through different things and hardships in their life, but it might be tough. I mean, is he really, like, she lives in Williamsburg. Is he going to be, like, hanging out at the levee? Like, what's he going to wear?
I will be.
You
It's
know?
my favorite bar in Brooklyn.
They still have the free blow pops.
If he knew what was up, he would be there with the cheese puffs. Yes.
But, like, can you imagine Charles, like, hanging in Williamsburg?
Never.
In the
Never.
suit.
I would like to see that.
I
Please
would
write
too.
that into the show, writers.
Okay, and in the jean jacket. Hey,
My
girl.
question is for Liam. So, what do you think of Diana and your father? Do you think that she's stepmom material?
I do. I think. Yeah, I think she could be a fun mom. She works in that that industry with like very attractive young women, and
Here we go. I see where
right.
your head's at. Smart.
So she could be a very good stepmom for Ethan with.
To pimp him out?
No, not whoa, not pimp him out, but maybe start a career, pimp him out. Yeah, and see where it goes.
Pimp him out.
Get him in
Yeah, but no, I think she'd be a really good stepmom because she'd also like get him along the lines of like being serious because she's a work lady. She loves her work and she loves what she does. And Ethan's fresh out of college, right?
Yep.
Last
Well,
semester.
almost,
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, I couldn't
It's been one more
finish.
semester,
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for your questions. They were great. Thank you at home. And right now, it's my final question for you both, okay? As we saw with tonight's ending, there's likely more to come with Liza and Charles, obviously. Do we think, though, it's going to really last in the long run? Are they compatible? Or is it like once they go there, it's just going to...
You're Team Charles. You go first.
I know. I mean, yes,
Yes.
totally.
Compatible?
Yes,
Yes.
compatible, long-term, short-term, it's going to be rocky.
Okay, short-term Rocky.
I agree. I think starting out, it's going to be a little tough. Getting through the publishing of the book,
Yes.
getting through all of that, it's going to be a little bouncy, but I think it'll work out.
Are
yeah.
they going to get married? Okay,
That's
well,
a great question.
That's a great question. You never
That's a
know.
stumper.
Because they're both
never
divorced.
know.
They're both divorced.
Maybe they don't want to get married again. Who knows? We don't know.
maybe.
And does Charles want to be the first wife?
Oh,
'Cause
look
he
at
doesn't
that.
know.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
with the first wife.
Right.
There's
So
that.
does he just want to
Yep.
be the
Until he does know.
with the guy with the young girl in the business?
You are brain on right now. I like that.
I'm thinking. I'm always got ideas, you know.
You guys, I have to tell you, that's it for us tonight. We're done. I know. I'm
No.
sorry it went by too fast. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, Marina,
Thank
so
you.
much for joining me, Taylor, and getting younger. I feel like we're fresh and new. And thank you, friends at home, for engaging, tweeting, snapping, gramming, commenting on Facebook tonight and every night. And be sure to follow us throughout the week on social media, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, all of the social medias at Younger TV, and use the hashtag Getting Younger. And next Wednesday, we will see you when we're going to be joined by Charles. Yes, We are so excited. Peter Herman, I can't wait to spend a little bit of quality time with him. Don't worry, Liza, I am rooting for you. And we're going to leave you right now with some hilarious bloopers. So enjoy. Bye, guys.
You're for sure high right now.
I swear to God.
How could you guys put me with this animal?
Woo! Spell mop.
M-O-P.
Spell cop.
C-O-P.
Spell pop.
P-O-P.
Spell top.
T-O-P.
What do you do when you get to a green light?
Go.
You.
It's on my face. It's on my face.
Who knew Charles had that in him? I mean, he's so buttoned up. How am I ever going to look at him the same again?
But it's not Charles, it's Carl.
Did you guys rate Pete?
Me. She really does have a voice.
Yeah, well, no one is smush. Smorgasbord.
Can I speak to you, Diana?
Of course. Liza, anal, coffee. Coffee. Coffee.